Hello everybody and welcome back to the Jake's RC Stuff channel, and today we're looking at the mini crossbow, an automatic antenna tracker from MyFlyDream. They are the people, of course, who make the MyTwinDream. Without further ado, let's get into the box. This I actually got from fpvmodel.com or fpv.com, fpvmodel.com. There'll be a link in the description as there normally is. So before this you had the big antenna tracker that was like $1,000, $1,000 was it? Was it like a $400 version? I can't really remember. And then there was also a, and then like to put it in each plane, you're looking at $50, if not more. This new system that they've come up with, the V2 system, you've got the mini, he says, you have the mini crossbow, and you also have their new nano, or I can't remember what it's called, let's see if I can pull it out, TeleFlyTiny. Well, this is the unboxing, I suppose. So this is the actual main antenna tracker. Now, this is $150. And as you can tell, it comes well packaged. You can also tell that it is fully assembled. No assembly required. It has a standard servo for the tilt. You would attach your tilt to there. Now, for pan, the very expensive version had what I believe is like a slip ring or something it's called, which sounds like something very naughty. Basically the idea is it would keep going round and round and round and round and round. Now this one doesn't. It's slightly more than 360 degrees. I can't remember exactly how much it is, and I presume it's not listed on the box. No. But basically what it has to do is when it gets to the end, it has to very quickly fire back all the other way around. But yeah, so we've got XT30, which is a bit of a pain in the arse because it's a pain in the arse. We also have two outs, so the way that this actually gets the signal, which is different to a lot of things and why it's very good for me, because I don't have audio on any of my planes, or if it has it, it's by accident. A lot of the long range, obviously within visual line of sight, don't have any audio fitted, don't have a microphone on the transmitter, doesn't have a microphone put into it, doesn't have anything soldered up, just doesn't have it. What this basically does is ingrain a piece of code across the bottom of your video feed. So your video feed actually goes into, which is why it's on a separate connector, into one of these inputs on here. It can then take the information off the bottom of the video and then feed it back out. My idea behind it is I'm going to use a video diversity system, so that I'll have the patch antenna on here. I will also then have like a normal standard stick antenna. It runs through diversity, and then that will get fed into this and obviously my goggles. Now, what do you need to make this work, other than like batteries and a tripod and things? Well, you have that. You also have, not that, you also have a sort of DIY XT60 adapter. I'm kind of glad they haven't soldered it on, so you can solder on your own adapter. That's quite nice to have. You have some sort of firmware upgrade, a software updater, mabob. And that's actually it. The other four items that I have here are the TeleFlyTinies. Now, these are what go in your plane. Now, if you use MyFlyDream's own autopilot, my understanding is you don't need one of these, but this you can add to any other autopilot, whether it's iNav, whether it's FY41s, whether it has nothing, but you're still using an antenna tracker for some slightly confusing reason. The idea is you can splice this into your video feed. Basically, you just put the white and the yellow and black, is my understanding. I'll have to get the paper out, work out. And it needs a GPS feed. Now there are people who have got wiring diagrams on how to do this for iNav and Eagle Tree. I could probably find one from the FI41s that I use as well, and possibly even for the, it's in the plane, but the co-pilot system from ZoHD that I've got in the Dark 250G. What I've actually done, if I can find the bag of them, which I can't at the moment, which is slightly worrying. I actually bought a bag of cheap GPSs from Banggood. They were like less than £10. It's the same GPS that comes with the ZoHD co-pilot, just they're on their own. I'll try and put a link in the description to them so you can find them on Banggood. I'm not like doing it as like a purchase link, although it probably will be, but also just so you can like show you what I'm talking about. And the idea is hopefully I can solder it up, so all this needs is a 5 volt in, fingers crossed, or if not, I'll build a BEC to feed it directly from the LiPo battery. And then literally all this device does is take a GPS signal, ingrain it on the video, and then send it out again. And so my main problem is, and it's what put me off of, is it Crossfire? TBS Crossfire? It's the fact that I don't necessarily mind the bit that you buy once being expensive. And to be fair, $150 I don't think is a bad price at all. But it's then putting in planes. When these are $50 or $100 or whatever the hell they are, as I say, these are $25. So they are, you know, the cost of a decent, you know, especially on the planes that you're going to go distance with. You know, you're probably spending it on a camera, you're spending it on the video transmitter. You know, it's not completely out of the world. And what I was saying about the Crossfire is, like, when their receivers are like 50 quid for the most basic one, that's a little bit over the top. In fact, I think like the decent one that I would actually want were about £80, which is ridiculous. Whereas these UHF is 50 for like the biggest, bestest one, if not less, because they're usually on sale. And then of course you've got the R9M stuff, which is cheaper than that. But yes, this is the what's it called? Crossbow Mini from MyFlyDream, a company that I do trust. And as I say, this isn't their first go at one of these. And if you do have their older system, because they have like a V1 and V2 for sending the information, this will work on both. This will also work on both. So you just choose like V1 or V2, and it will then listen for that type of signal, so it knows what it's looking for. But yes, this is a basic unboxing. In terms of when will this actually get used, because I understand that I do unbox a lot of stuff that you then never actually see in a finished working state. I don't know. Something that I've been in here for like the first time in a while working on this thing that you'll have seen probably before this. I've just lost a little bit of like gumption to do things. Basically I've got bored of the products that I have, which is why I brought down the Zod to just do something, get it done. To be honest with you, I think what I need to do, because I haven't flown I think since Halloween, I'm recording this on February the 15th. I think I just need to like actually go flying and just get the pill back, or the wanting to do things back, because then from there I'll probably want to go on and do stuff. So I've got quite a few ground control based stuff to do, sort of like non-flying projects like this. The recording box needs finishing off. The HD video system needs a ground station making, and I need to try and get back to one in for repair or refurbishment, and one on like being new built, because at the minute I have the glider, I have the little glider which I've kind of fallen out of faith with, the Vortini, which I've again sort of fallen out of love with, and yeah, it's all just a ball. Like, I just need to sit down one day and sort of force myself to do it. But yeah, of course we've got a Sky Surfer in an opened box down here, because I had to check to see if it was damaged and all sorts of just jollop really. We'll just have to get a move on and just force myself to do some things. I'm very tired. I'll try and do some more tomorrow, I think. Try and push myself to do some more tomorrow, which will be Sunday. And yeah, so I'm going to pop this all back in the box and put it in the storage area, and we'll dig it out when we're ready to actually do things. Another thing as well is that I need to stop spending money, and the way to stop spending money while still keeping busy and making videos for this channel, which is my favourite channel and most popular in terms of growth, is to, you know, some of the projects I've got on the shelf, do the fucking things, basically. But anyway, thank you for watching this 9 and God knows how long minute video of me rambling. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.